July 1 at 3 o'clock, Rommel's troops attacked the right flank of the Allies but were pushed back by the 1st South African Division. At 10 o'clock, the Africa Tank Army attacked Deir el-Shein. The Indian Brigade held off attacks throughout the day in a desperate attempt to stop the enemy's advance, but by evening their positions were occupied by Axis troops. The fierce resistance of the Indian Brigade gave O'Connor time to organize the defense of the western end of the Ruisat Ridge. O'Connor also sent the 1st Armored Division towards Deir el-Shein, where it engaged in battle with the 15th Tank Division. By the end of the battle day, the African Corps had lost 37 tanks out of 55 available. The 90th Light Infantry Division advanced east but came under artillery fire from 3 South African brigades and was forced to dig in. To reduce the tension on the right flank and the center on July 3, Auchinleck launched a counterattack from the position of Katara. The attack by the 2nd New Zealand Division, supported by the 5th Indian Division and the 7th Armoured Division, was directed against Rommel's northern flank. After 3 days of fierce fighting, the Allies managed to approach Deir el-Shein. During this time, Rommel decided to regroup his exhausted troops and dig in. The battlefield became static, both armies were unable to achieve significant progress. At this time, the Allies' aviation began to attack the weak points of Rommel's supply lines, while mobile columns attacked Axis forces from the south, creating confusion in the enemy's rear echelons. The supplies from Italy for Rommel were sharply reduced, 5,000 tons of ammunition compared to 34,000 tons in May and 400 vehicles compared to 2,000 in May. Allied forces, on the other hand, received new equipment according to plan. On July 10, Auchinleck launched an attack near Tel el-Isa, capturing more than 1,000 enemy soldiers. Rommel's counterattack did not achieve significant success. Allied forces began an attack at Ruisat, conducting the 1st, July 14, and 2nd, July 21, battles in this area. Overall, both battles were unsuccessful. However, the 5th Indian Infantry Brigade destroyed 24 tanks from the German 21st Division. Not wanting to lose the initiative, Auchinleck launched 2 attacks on July 27. The first one in the north near Tel el-Isa was unsuccessful. The second one, at the Miniyiria Ridge, resulted in huge losses for the Allied forces due to uncleared minefields and a German counterattack against the unsupported British infantry. The 8th Army was depleted, and on July 31, Auchinleck gave the order to reinforce the defensive positions. The battle led to a stalemate. However, the Allies halted Rommel's advance on Alexandria. The 8th Army lost more than 13,000 men but captured over 7,000 enemy soldiers and inflicted serious damage on Rommel's armored forces.